Naomi Osaka should have married me because we would have stayed together. We would have stayed together because we would have had Jesus in our relationship. You know what I'm saying? No relationship can't stay together without Jesus. I don't care how good people are. If Jesus not in a relationship, it's going to be a disaster. So, you know, you got to have God. You got to have God in a relationship, man. You got to have God in a relationship. Beautiful lady. You know, it's probably surrounded, you know, you can be a quote unquote sort of normal, but at the same time, if people not really, a lot of people, you got different levels of realness, different levels of people that's in tune with themselves. If you're surrounded by and raised by a family, and surrounded by friends who's not really in tune with themselves, that's going to cause depression. That's going to cause depression. You know what I'm saying? And I think she may, I don't know, you never know, but she just, when you're not living, you don't feel free, you don't feel real, and you've been, you know, it's nothing wrong with a little discipline, but if you don't feel like you can be yourself and express yourself and feel fully extended out, you're gonna fall into depression. You're gonna feel like you trapped, you're gonna feel like you trapped. You're gonna feel like you trapped. And that's ridiculous. You know, that's ridiculous right there. You're gonna feel like you're trapped. Beautiful lady. A lot of beautiful women, they hook up with guys and they think they don't know the reality of relationships. So people can't handle real men. And I don't know her situation, but some people only addicted to the beginning stages. They so stuck on the honeymoon phase of the relationship. The beginning, the butterflies, the newness. They think it's going to be like that forever. Now, it's things you can do to regenerate it. But love have to overcome. At the end of the day, love have to outweigh the superficial part of the relationship. If love don't override the superficial part of the relationship, it's gonna be a disaster. A disaster. You have to have love in the relationship. You have to. Or else, when things get heated, it's gonna disintegrate. Every relationship gonna be tested. You know why? Because the devil don't like relationships. The dark forces don't like relationships because relationships was created by God. So why would the devil want relationships if he's trying to make God the maddest by misleading his people? That's how you make God the maddest, by misleading people. That's it. That's how you make God the maddest, by misleading people. You know? So, it's wild, man. That's how you make God the maddest, by misleading people. That's it. And that's what the devil doing. But she's depressed because she don't feel trapped. I mean, anytime people say, I'm depressed and I don't even know why. She's saying she's depressed and she don't even know why. She's saying she's depressed and don't even know why. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on. She depressed and don't even know why. So, it's wild, man. Beautiful lady, but she should have married me or a guy like me. But she'll be all right. We're gonna have to pray for her. We're gonna pray for her because she's a beautiful lady and she got a lot of love in her heart. But like a lot of women in the world, man, they in situations where they haven't experienced a real person, and allowed them to really be them and to connect somebody they really know that understands them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out of Millionaire. I'll holler at y'all later. God bless. Hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. We out.